Equestrian Ninja Girls. Written by Wildcard25. Read by Strange Sparkabroni TV. Chapter 1. Dream Vision. Inside Ponyville Castle, home of the Twilight Sparkle, the Princess of Friendship. Said Pony Princess was in bed, but started tossing and turning. Deep within her mind, she was having a dream. Twilight could hear herself panting, and saw a figure land before her. He looked like a human reserve turtle, with a blue mask covering his eyes, and both of his hands were a pair of katanas. "Are you alright?" he asked. "Who is that?" Twilight asked herself. "No, not there. It's not safe, but I can't leave you," Twilight heard herself say. "I'll be right. Go now." I heard some kind of voice shouts from around. She looked up and saw three figures standing above them. The one in the center looked like a man wearing a metal helmet that canceled all but his eyes, and silver armor decked out in blades. On the right side was a skeletal wolf creature, and on the left was a tiger wearing a scarf and an eye patch over his eyes. McClure stayed for veggies, the man began, looking around. All right, you three. Sing. Heard a familiar sound of vocalized and saw. Ha, ha, ha. Ha, 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 ha. I heard a familiar sound of vocalizing and saw approaching none other than a trio of sirens known as the Dazzlings. Dazzlings? This can't be. The eggs were destroyed, she thought in confusion, as the voices echoed all around. She could see around their necks look like their amulets containing metal collars. The elements are restored? She saw the elements were powering up, and they assumed their half-siren forms that they took on during the Battle of the Bands finals. And now finish them, the man of Blaze ordered, as the two animal creatures next to him, and the Dazzlings swooped down to attack Twilight and the turtle. "Twilight, no!" Joel cried as he shielded her. "No!" Twilight screamed mentally before she awoke and gasped in fright. Twilight panted before catching her breath and looked around her room, seeing nothing was wrong. Just a dream. And it felt so real. And who was that turtle guy? And the Dazzlings? Did they powers back? I read it with such a shimmer. And my friends, I cannot hide. She saw how it must be. She saw how it was so dark out. Okay, I'll wait until in the morning. She decided to go back to sleep. And the sun rose up, and during the day, Twilight and her dragon assistant, Spike, were up and about. The two waited until the rest of their friends arrived in the main room. "What's up, guys?" Mabel asked. "Top of the morning to y'all." "To y'all," Alda greeted.
I hope all of you are ready for a super duper happy day today.
Pinky beamed. "Guys, I had a dream last night, but it felt so real."
"What do you mean, darling?" Gertie inquired.
Like it was more than just it wasn't it was like it was more than just a dream. It was a vision.
A vision? Vision?
Fletcher asked.
"What do you see?"
Slade inquired. "I saw a kind of troll creature." Turtle? Toys asked. "Yeah. He wore a mask over his face, and was carrying two swords. But there were others in it as well."
"Who, Twilight?"
Alda asked. This one was wearing armor with many blades, and two more animal creatures. One like a dark gray wolf, and another like a tiger.
Twilight, you told me you had real strange things before, but this takes it out."
Spike said, feeling creeped out. Twilight scowled at her assistant's words. But there were more. I saw Dazzlings in it as well.
"The Dazzlings?" the girls in Spite asked. Did you say those were the sirens you dealt in the other world?" Merity wondered.
That's right, and they were still in human forms in my dream. Meaning this vision I had takes place somewhere in another world.
But where? Spike asked.
I don't know. But I do know one thing. The Downsons gained their magic again. I need to send a word to Sunset Shimmer and see if anything is going on. So I said, as she looked at the journal she used to keep contact with Sunset Shimmer. If there's something bad going on, don't you think she would have mentioned to you about it? Twilight asked Twilight. As she began writing. Maybe she or any other girls there don't even know about it, the princess answered. As she finished her message. Do you think the Dazzles got their magic back if you destroy their gemstones? Spike wondered. I don't know, Spike, but somehow they had them or stored and looked just as dangerous. Twilight explained before seeing the journal glowing. This is a shimmer. The group watched as a new message was forming on the page. Dear Twilight, this dream totally sounds unreal. But I assure you, there have been no traces of the Dazzlings anywhere. But this is some kind of vision. Then maybe you should come back to Kingdom High so we can discuss this. I know you're busy being personal, but if the Dazzlings do have their magic again or get it back, I don't think the six of us alone will be able to handle them without your knowledge. Twilight pondered on Cinna's suggestion. Before getting an answer, I'll be right over. She finished her message and looked to her friends. Girls, I'm going back to Kingdom High. She took the journal and went to the library. The mirror portal was still up. Was still set up, still modified with Twilight's alterations. I know it's unexpected, but the Dazzlings aren't a problem. And my friends in other worlds could use my help.
In my too, Spike spoke up. After all, I did help last time.
Ty smiled. I know, Spike. She lifted the journal into the compartment of the mirror, and the match opened the portal. Okay, this is it, girls. Be sure to remove the journal from the mirror when Spike and I go through. I don't want anything in our world or the other world coming to here or there.
But every move, how will he get back?
But if you remove it, how will you get back?
She inquired. I'll have Sunset Shimmer write a message into the journal for you, all to keep an eye on. Well answered, and her friends nodded in confirmation. Ready, Spike?
Ready.
So confirmed? Then let's go. She went to the portal. The two opened ground and opened their eyes to see that they were back in the other world again. And the previous times before, Twilight taken on the form of a human girl, while Spike took the form of a dog. We made it, Twilight began.
And in one piece,
Spike added, as he looked at himself over. Twilight got up on her feet and looked around the school, seeing no one around until a group of voices called out, Twilight! Twilight and Spike turned and saw him coming over was their former friend, Sunset Shimmer, and the rest of the main five human counterparts. Hi, girls, Twilight greeted them as the six girls embraced her. Spike did a few barks hoping to get some attention. Human Rarity looked down and smiled, oh, little Spikey Wikey. She picked up the turned dog up, held him close, and began scratching him behind the ears.
Oh yes, Spike painted in relaxation. We're going to gang, after it began. Since told us our way here, you had some dream about the Dazzlings.
That's right.
Let's go someplace and catch up,
Piggy suggested, and they all agreed. At the human version Sugar Cube Corner, the seven girls were sitting out at a booth enjoying a drink, while Fluttershy was feeding Spike a dog biscuit. After Twilight told the girls about her dream, they were very concerned. That sounds like one messed up dream, Twilight, Rainbow said.
Yeah, and I thought my dreams were bizarre, Piggy put in.
I don't understand it myself, but whoever it was I saw in my dream, he he needed help. And that guy who the Dawson's was with, I've never seen someone or so imitating since Summer or T-Rex. So I said, feeling scared. And you didn't manage to catch a name at all? So I asked. None. Isn't there anything you saw in your dream that can help us finding out where this vision of yours took place? Mary added. She looked back on her dream and all her surroundings. She then recalled a street sign close to her with a name on it. I remember a sign on a street reading Bleecker Street. Can you guess?
I know what that is.
You do? I asked hopefully.
Sure.
Pinky pulled up her laptop on her back and ran a search on the street. Twilight named.
Here it is. Bleecker Street in New York City.
New York City? So I asked.
Only one place with this street called Bleecker,
Pinky explained. And that's where I was in my dream when the vents went down. Twilight said. Okay, so what now? Rainbow asked. Twilight answered. I had to go there. Huh? The girls wondered. If that is where I had my dream, then that place has the answers I'm looking for. Do you know how to get there? Spike asked. I have no idea, she answered sheepishly. The rest of the girls rolled their eyes and giggled. Not to worry, Twilight. I could fix that, Birdie said. You can? Play asked. Of course. As of now, we're all on summer vacation, so we can travel there together, the fashion girl explained. And don't you even think about telling us not to come, Aberdack warned her.
Because we're starting to come anyways.
Pinky put in. Twilight smiled, knowing how true that was. Okay, girls, and thanks. But how are we going to get to New York? Let me put on in a few calls, Birdie began. I happen to know many people in high places. All right, road trip, Rainbow cheered as the rest of the girls started getting excited. Daniel was done outside the shop, but dozens had been listening in on their conversation. Ever since they saw them enter the building. Did you hear that? Dodger said hopefully. How can we not? We're right here. Aria answered readily. Then you know what's going on? Try claiming to get your magic back. Even so, we have to lead. We have a lead as to where to get our magic back. Powers back. New York City. And just how we're going to get there, Dodrio? I inquired. Why don't we ask the Rainbows to give us a ride?
Why don't we ask the Rainbows to give us a ride?
Sonata suggested. All of her two friends rolled their eyes. That place the worst, Sonata. Aria answered.
You're the worst,
Sonata replied, and as she pushed Aria. Aria pushed Sonata back, and the two started fighting. Adagia grew irritated and smacked the back of their heads. Focus, you two! We will find a way to get to New York, and once we're there, we will find a way to restore our powers and make every single being in this world do our bidding. Adagia promised as she smirked with hope. Hey guys! Hope you enjoyed my fanfic reading of this fanfic reading I found online. I'll film and most definitely will film chapter 2 later today at some point. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Bye!